Good evening, everyone. Taibu Muad'Dib, host, podcast entertainer, author, motivational speaker.
The issue of gun violence isn't going away because there are
every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents white. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthing place. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to say today. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your paper, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Them the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get them. Go, 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 go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom. Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Muad'Dib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in. How's everybody doing tonight? Taibu Muad'Dib coming straight out of Ben Brizzle. No diggity, no doubt. I want to make sure that we all understand what's going on here. I'm happy to announce that I'm independent. Right? That means I make my own money and can't nobody tell me how to spend it. For all of you would-be, wanna-be bosses out there, I got the coaching program for you. It's going down. I appreciate y'all for tapping in tonight. So dirt ain't dirty, right? If we were to Google the phrase spreading dirt, all right, I wonder what would come up. If you spreading the dirt about someone, I wonder what it would say. And y'all know I'm big on Googling things because we're all having conversations. We might not conversate with each other, but we're all having these conversations, right? Spreading rumors, 4 steps to take when someone is spreading negativity about you. What is a person who spreads rumors? How do you deal with malicious rumors about you? How do you apologize for spreading rumors? How do you legally stop someone from spreading lies? All right. How do you legally stop someone from spreading lies about you? You know, in a country where your name and your word is your bond, you got to have laws to stop folks from hurting your good name. You know? That's why when I read Donald Trump's book, he tells folks, if someone comes for you, go after them. Right? Because when you're a kid, you're told, well, if they say something, don't let it show it bothers you. Not these days. Let them know it bothers you so much that you're going to fact check their life. Here's the dicey part about spreading rumors. You have to be a totally perfect person, never made a mistake, to be out there spreading rumors about somebody else. What are you saying, Titan? You have to be totally perfect, without blemish. Otherwise, we're going to know it, right? You can't stop the world from knowing what you're doing. One way or another, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Oh, yeah, we're going to find out what you've been doing. And we're going to tell everybody. Because people who are living bad lives but are spreading rumors about other folks, they should be outed. You know? But this episode was long overdue. You go back and you look at my page. Right around the time I got out of prison for a crime I didn't commit. What's going on, Chosen? You go back and look at my page when I got out of prison for a crime I didn't commit. And what you're going to find is you're going to find a rumor, a malicious rumor spread about me. Oh, yeah. Because when I was young, you know, I used to date old heads. I used to date a couple of vets. That's what we called them back in the day. We called them vets. I used to date a couple of vets, right? And one of my vets had like a bunch of kids. She had all daughters. But she was cool, you know, good woman, solid, salt of the earth type lady, you know, held it down. I got a story about this lady too. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you what happened. Because that's how, so our friendship was real. So one of her daughters, like one of the middle girls, was having issues in school. You know, she was, you know, at-risk youth type person. And she got brought home one day for spreading a sexual rumor about a boy at her school. And she admitted to one of her, what she thought was her girlfriends. Y'all know how it was back in the days. You told stuff to people and they wasn't really your friends. They wouldn't tell everybody. So the little girl went and told the teacher that she actually had lied, right? So the school had to call the police because the allegation was a criminal allegation. So the school had to call the police on her and they had to bring her home. Now, I was at the house when they brought her to the crib. You know, her mom was really, 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 you know, embarrassed. Because her mom lived in a townhouse that was like an apartment complex. They were townhouses, 3 stories, a second floor, first floor, and basement townhouses. But they were like in a community of like, everybody could see the police pull up. You know what I'm saying? 2, 3 cars deep.
Little kid get out. The whole day, I'm sitting there, you know, I had to console her. But here's the deal. Sometime later, I found out that she had tried to tell her mom I had done something with her or to her. Now, her mom was like, I never really said nothing to you. I had kind of lightweight brought it up, but I didn't really tell you the full demonstration of what she was trying to say because I didn't feel like in my heart that she was like that, you know? And she said, I apologize. This is, people don't know this. Like all the hoopla, people don't know that. This is my first time really putting it out there. Her mom said, I apologize to you for even asking you about it because I didn't know my daughter was like that. So years later, decades later, I'm beefing with a couple of my kids right now. Her and her kids is beefing. So I pop out. She here, I'm out. She rock with me like, oh man, let me come check me out up here. So I go check her out. Some of her daughters see whatever they all man, oh, she finna get back with him, whatever. Just jealous, I guess, because our friendship is strong like this. But I wake up at 3 o'clock that same like, okay, this I seen my friend at like probably like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. Like 3 o'clock the next day in the morning, my phone is blowing up. One of her daughters, the same young lady, tried to R. Kelly me, tried to Bill Cosby me. Yup, tried to Me Too me. Crazy thing was, because she was old girl's daughter, she was already a connection of mine, you know, on the Facebook. So, you know, we like Facebook friends. So she just went all through my pictures and stuff and was, you know, this guy, this, whatever, whatnot. And, you know, I had to have it out with her on. I'm glad I read that book by Donald Trump, or I minded. I said to us about Trump, but fam got his mind right. I'm telling you, if I had not read that book by Donald Trump, I might have dealt with it the whole wrong way. I just went straight at it. I was like, man, okay, now you got the whole city, little ass city, but you got the whole city looking. Tell them what I, you know what I'm saying? Tell them what I supposed to have did to you. Now, if you read the original post, I supposed to have did this, that to her. She admitted right then and there, what'd she say? Something, I told her to do something and she touched herself or something like that. But this is after all the allegations that I did this, that's why this, you know what I'm saying? She was like, but it was it was something like you had me scratch my belly or something really, you know, weird. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing sexual at all. She didn't say I had nothing sexual at all. So everybody was like, oh, you know, because for the whole night, you know, people was, you know, doing whatever. And when you say dirt ain't dirty, you know what I'm saying? It's like you trying to pull away, right? This whole facade that we have to lend some kind of truth to allegations. We don't. You're not wrong if you go fact check something before you believe something that somebody says about somebody. I'm just shooting it to y'all straight. The fact that if you're wired to believe something that somebody says about somebody, you got issues, man and woman. You got issues. Everybody failed to look skeptically. They failed to examine the person giving them this information. No one dared ask her why. Right? I'm not saying that if you hold something in that actually happened to you, ladies or fellas, that bringing it out at any given time is wrong. What I'm saying is that if it's a false allegation, this person has now pretty much spit in the face of every man, woman, and child that's been through anything at the hands of someone else by making up a lie. And really, She didn't even really do it to really hurt or affect me. She didn't want me. She felt like, okay, if I go all this far, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna be friends with her mom. So really, she was just still trying to hurt her mom. And some of y'all parents out there know you can beef with your kids. It can get serious. Me and my son got into it, man. It got serious. So, you know, you just never know. So, I mean, I'm talking about at the time, this was before me and my son was got into it. I didn't know kids did stuff like that when they got grown, you know, to parents that really looked out for them because she took care of her daughters, all of them, even when they didn't deserve it. Great lady. But the issue is dirt ain't dirty, y'all. You can hear dirt, somebody throw dirt, throw shade, throw dirt on somebody's name. It's not dirty. It's not dirty until you can fact check that. Dirt ain't dirty. This episode was a long time coming. Now, it was a litany of people I didn't even know. Oh, he like that. I knew something was up with him and this and that. You know, now I'm looking at him like, you know what I'm saying? For real. But the trolls stepped up. It was 3 or 4 people that hopped on it quick. Now, you have to think about this because last night I talked about what? The harder they fall. I didn't fall that hard because it was people I added value to their life that stepped in immediately. And when they stepped in, they risked that, having to go against everybody that was just jumping on the bandwagon. That takes bravery. That should have told everybody they needed to know something. And I'm not just talking about people nobody knew. These was the guys that jumped in there like, oh, shorty, you bogus. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're dead wrong, right? So it fizzled. Let me tell you how it fizzled out. Not just because it wasn't true, but it fizzled out because I immediately addressed it. We out there, she admit I never touched her. That took care of half the people that had jumped on the bandwagon. After putting on there, like I did this, and that to her, I don't think she was expecting that. When I directly addressed her with everybody watching, she admitted I never touched her. In a sexual manner. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I had to parent the child, but never in a sexual manner did I touch her. Period. So, moving forward, right, what happened was some young lady, I don't know if she knew her or knew me or whatever, she inboxed me. She says, why would she lie? I said, ma'am, did you not see I posted that? She did the same. Around that time, she did the same thing to a young man her age. Now I'm a grown man. I can defend myself. That young man had no chance. It just so happened that she was young too, and she ran her mouth to somebody, and he got blessed because she told somebody that she told a lie on him, and that saved him. I don't need anybody to tell y'all that. I'm a grown man. I'm telling you right now, she lying. But this is what she do, right? And so she said, just because she lied on him doesn't mean she's lying on you. I said, okay. Then fact check that. Ask her why she lied on that little boy. If she has good reasons for these lies she's making up and you want to go with at least one of them, ask her why she lied on that little boy. Never heard from her again. But that young lady must have been plugged because I didn't hear from nobody again. Now, sure, it's people that strut around. They can't say nothing because I went ahead and did the right thing. I'll say I Donald Trump that rumor, right? I went after it. But that wasn't it. I inboxed everybody I saw post on there. Oh, yeah. I inboxed to a man. Everybody I saw post on there some nonsense. My baby mama called me. She said, "Oh, I don't know if I can bring out Trump. Wait till tomorrow shooting you." I hadn't even seen that post. Some dude talking about I'll shoot him on BD. inbox fam. I don't Facebook Jack. Let's meet at the park. Let's meet at the viaduct. Let's meet up. Let's link up right now. Let's get that out the way. So I had to not just confront her on social media. I inboxed everybody that was posting on there because most of them didn't know me. Then I had to repost some chick in Africa who had never been to America and who was on there on the Me Too, like, yeah, he did me like that too, just to show people how phony the whole situation was. Because dirty ain't dirty, y'all. This podcast was long overdue. This subject was long overdue. But this is why we as a people can't have nothing. This is why we as a people can't have the unity that we deserve. The unity that's required for us to be free. Too much dirt. And ain't even dirty. Go ahead. My Cash App, I got my Cash App thing up. And y'all should be flooding my Cash App. Right? My Cash App, what's that sound that makes sing, sing? I'm giving y'all, I'm putting it down for y'all. I didn't put that book out, The African Messiah, for no reason. I might be going through things and I might be having situations and I might be dating somebody who's having situations and, you know, life isn't perfect. But that does not mean we can't stop throwing dirt and unify and be free of European oppression globally as a people. Tribal, skin tone, light skin, dark skin, that does not mean that we cannot come up and unify globally as a culture and reestablish preeminence in the worldview. I am Taibu Muhammad Muad'Dib, Simba Namaleka Waichunga, Nasut Biti. And I say, it's time. If you haven't read the books, Google the name. Look them up, read the books, it's time. The Citizens Justice League, it's time. Everything beautiful on this planet, including this planet, started with a conversation. We don't have to march. We don't have to make t-shirts. We just need to conversate. Dirt ain't dirty. What makes it dirty? Anybody? What makes dirt dirty? Talk to me. Come on, people. Get off in the chat area. Y'all know y'all lame. Y'all love my show. Y'all be lame. I'm going to watch this show, but I don't want anybody to know I watch this show. Y'all lame. For real. Why is dirt not dirty, people? Now let me go to commercial. Give y'all another commercial there real quick. Since I like my commercials. Let me see. Where did Rob put my commercials at? Hold on. This podcast is brought to you by the First Step Online Coaching Program. The First Step Coaching Academy is the first academy of its kind. All right. The First Step Coaching program is for those of you who know you're stuck, right? You know you're stuck. You know that you should be living a whole different life. You know it and I know it. Okay? But you're not. And the reason that you're not is simple. You haven't taken the first step in the right direction. In the right direction. So I'm gonna go ahead to commercial real quick. Into my business. I just want y'all to know that I'm gonna leave the link in the description of my live streams. I'm gonna leave the link in the comments section so you can just click on it. The First Step Coaching Program is a page on Facebook. Go there, like it, check it out. Download the free EFC workbook. It's my 4-step formula to get y'all right. I'm going to let the video, the ad. Reach out to you. I want to reach out to you because you're stuck. You're standing still. You're in the same place. You've been in the same place for years. Stuck. All right. You've tried some things, but it led you right back to the same place. And now you're stuck again. Right. False strategies. You didn't plan it out properly. So now you're back again in the same place, stuck. To get unstuck, trust the EFC workbook. Right. You can download the EFC workbook today and get some help right now. This is a 4-step formula that many of my clients have taken advantage of. I help people to get moving and keep moving. That's the only problem, is that you didn't see results and you stopped again and you stay stuck again. It's not so with the EFC workbook because the activities within these strategies keep you moving. All I do is motivate. All I do is coach. All I do is assist people who don't really need a lot of assistance, but they definitely need a lot of guidance. I've been there myself, and I'm telling you, it's priceless. If it's urgent for you to get moving and to keep moving and to reach that goal, download the EFC workbook today. I'll talk to you soon. There's so many of you out there. This message is brought to you today by the First Step Coaching Program and the free EFC work. It's my gift to you guys. It's to get you guys moving. All right. I want to teach you guys something. Okay. What is these? What are these? I want to teach you guys something. Until I get you guys woke enough to stop spreading dirt, teach you guys how to deal with malicious rumors about you. Says it right here. Confront the source of the rumor directly. Go on, Trump. Go on with your bad self. Look, it says, say something polite yet direct, like, hey, I want you to know that I don't appreciate the things you've been saying about me. Please stop. Then just walk away. This person doesn't deserve your time. Ignore any insults you hear as you walk away. Confront the source. Say, please stop. That's something, though, isn't it? To be polite to someone that's spreading malicious gossip about you. So it's a lot of stuff on here. If you just Google spreading dirt about someone, that's the 4 words I use, spreading dirt about someone. It gives you all these breakdowns on how to deal with it. So a lot of you are dealing with cyberbullying, which is this right here. Young people, don't take your lives. Don't get depressed. Confront it. You're somebody. You're a big deal. All right, go back a couple of days back on my podcast lives. Go on YouTube and look at my lives and look at that show I just did a couple of days ago, a couple of nights ago, on why you're a big deal. Understanding the impact of rumors and gossip. As a people, if we understood the impact of how we speak against each other, man. It even has on here how to get revenge on someone who spread rumors about you. I just don't have time for that. Let me say something. Been locked up many times and had guys approach me wanting to start something. And I shut it down by simply saying, fam, this is the LGBTQ friendly situation. But fam, if you spend so much time with me on your mind, I'm thinking that you attracted to me. Oh, you're trying to say what I'm saying, fam? We in jail, and I still have way more on my mind than to think about anybody else in here but myself and how to get out of here. You know, if you have the time, the wherewithal, the energy to worry about me when you got your own cases, your own family, your own kids, your own situation to worry about, bro, that just makes me, I'm a little uncomfortable. And that's real. You know? For every guy that, oh, you have a bird chest. I'm like, man, first of all, why are you focusing on how my chest look? And secondly, I don't never have women talk about my chest, bro. Just men. Just men. Why is how my chest size, shape, or the fullness of it an issue for you as a guy? I'm telling you. Like I said, this show is LGBTQ friendly. I'm just saying, I don't roll that way. So I have the right to call individuals out that approach me that way when clearly I'm not. All right. So when you think about it, people that spread gossip about you, there's some sort of attraction to you. You're either a boss and you living it up and they can't stand it because their life is nothing, or they're attracted to you in an intimate type of sense where they just want your attention no matter how they got to get it, and they're very immature. And the only way they can get your attention is the negative way. Right? I mean, what are other reasons for if a person's putting energy and effort into bringing you down by verbalizing how bad your person you are, and they don't got no life, or they want you. This is real. Now, the last thing I'm going to say about dirt not being dirty, okay, is this. Dirt is only dirty to the listener. Oh, yeah. Dirt is only dirty to the listener. Are you the kind of person that just sits around waiting for somebody to talk about, somebody else, to throw shade on somebody else, to boost it up? What they call it, instigator? You boost it up. You push it further. Yeah. Man. Don't rush up on Taibu talking about somebody else's issues. Taibu got his own. Start shutting folks down that's throwing dirt on somebody else. Start shutting it down. I ain't got time for that. No, but you gotta hear. I don't got time for that person's problems. I got my own, bro. Start shutting it down. Start shutting it down. If you want to be on the show, right, inbox me, Facebook, Taibu Muad'Dib. Instagram, Taibu to Rise. Over here on YouTube, Taibu Muad'Dib. Get off in the comment section. I get you in here. You play part of the live studio audience. All right. I'm trying to make sure I'm streaming live on Facebook. I want to get right. Trying to make sure I'm streaming live on this bad boy. Okay. Going live on Facebook. Building happier people. I love it. Let me go on Instagram. Make sure. It's my first night being on time in a while, so I appreciate y'all for showing me some love. Let's see. They literally just put yeah, I'm just trying to check this out, y'all. Apologize. Just wanted to make sure I was live on Instagram. Everything looking good. Everything's looking real good. All right. So, wrapping it up. Just want y'all to know you can download the workbook. You can get a start. I put out today about smiling. Smile to be genuine. You want to know that you're doing the right things, making the right steps. All right. We're going somewhere. If you want to progress up out of something like this right here, this is that $1 million vibe. It is. $1 million vibe. If you're a parent with a young person that has some talent and you want to help monetize it, take the first step. If you're in a relationship that's rocky, shaky, but you want it to last, take the first step. If you want to build a business, right, but you're afraid you don't have what it takes or you don't know the first thing to do, take your first step. Just a zillion reasons to take the first step, right? All I'm going to do is recommend some things, help you provide you with some strategies. I want you to get yourself together. So I'm welcoming you guys all into the first online coaching program. I'm gonna go ahead and stomp out of here with this demonstration right here, the LYT podcast video, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight. Got nothing but love for y'all. It's been a great return to podcasting week. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna go earlier. I've been doing some evening work. I'm gonna go a little earlier on Fridays. Fridays probably be like an 8:30 thing. So I'm going a little earlier on Fridays. So watch for that. Let's go.
Good evening, everyone. Taibu Muad'Dib, host, podcast entertainer, author, motivational speaker.
The issue of gun violence isn't going away because there are
Every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents right. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthing place. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to save the day. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your pay, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Them the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised, and unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah, that's how it starts. Go get 'em. Go, 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 go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom. Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Muad'Dib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in.
That's the show. See y'all tomorrow night at 8:30. Type Muad'Dib. Let's go live the truth. Cash out, Coach Type. Let's go. You know, that's the kid. That's it.